Good evening, everyone. A little weather diversion, windy weather update for you. I saw the title here, something about a quiet night. If that's what's showing up here, then I'm in big trouble. We want to talk about wind. Actually, the night will be fairly quiet until early morning. But hey, thanks for checking in. We'll spend the next maybe 20 minutes talking weather, seeing how much it will blow tomorrow. And actually, as I was trying to put in the update, one of those multi-weather eerie days where you're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff. So, we will spend a couple minutes out in the Midwest because I know some of you, like Lisa, are there. You got snow. Other places have tornadoes. It's really a mess. We're not getting snow or tornadoes or snow of any consequence. We might get a little in the evening, but that's tomorrow evening. Our main concern is wind. Okay, so we'll do it wind wise and go the deepest on that. So, hello, Celine, the airport queen. Thank you for that. Glad you're on the case out there at the airporto. As Ian says, tornado outbreak in progress. Midwest, southern states. We'll get to that in a second. Patty Richards, good to see you. Jen Forever Young, welcome to the show. Robert Rame, Sean from London Town, Adam Ripley from Waterford, Amy Skelly, hello, long time no see. Jane Blystone, how are you? Terry J, Adam Ripley from Waterford, Kim, long time no see. Glad to hear you, see you. JR, great to see you. Let's get into it with the time that we have. Tranquil shot to start out. Hi, Sharon from the borough. The chocolate store isn't open, but it's a little festive shot in Edinburgh right now. Welcome to the show, and Joe Mancino, my my student. Hello from Newcastle. Eerie weather, Debbie, is never and was never normal. Normals are made of extremes, and we know all about that here in Erie, right? Even if you're not in Erie, Debbie, you know that. Multi-weather days, nothing new for us. All right, Merry Christmas, Lynn. Good to see you. Rain in the morning, yes, and maybe some thunder. So just want to start you out with a tranquil shot, and then we want to. I'm just going to go to radar, and then I'm going to talk about wind. So what you got here is a bullseye of severe weather. If you have friends, family in these areas, all those flashing polygons, the orange ones are severe thunderstorm warnings, the red ones are tornado warnings. So there are tornado warnings in progress right now from St. Louis up into western Illinois, one in Kentucky, western Kentucky, one in what they call the boot heel of Missouri here, or Missouri, and more in central Missouri. So if I just for a moment put some radar on there for you, I mean it's a wicked blow. Look at this tornado, or excuse me, these are lightning strikes, and this whole pink area. I mean, I don't remember the last time I've seen this, let alone in December. This whole pink area is a tornado watch right now. I mean, all the way down into northeastern Texas. So, and all the red ones are tornado warnings. So, just an update. I don't know if any of you watching us tonight are from that area, but stay safe, right? Talia, good to see you. Annie B, welcome. Ian giving you the tornado update there. And we like to throw food out there just to whet your appetites because I've hardly eaten today. I think we will break a record temperature wise. That's one of the stuff. The gales of December, remember. Captain, good to have you in the house. All right, so that is the severe weather side of things. Dangerous situation out there. This is the winter weather side of things. Lisa Fogel, Bank of Banks. I know you are north of St. Cloud, so Lisa's kind of on the cusp of this snow. So there you go. Winter weather advisories and warnings. Now, the big picture here, folks, is the fact that we're kind of in the wind column. So what's going to happen here is the heavy snow is going to go to the north. The severe weather is going to stay to the south, but we're going to get wind. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about wind. Linda Post, good to see you. Nicholas, I think we're going to get a lot of wind and maybe a thunderstorm. Thanks, Kim. Let's see, I don't want to miss any. Sharon travel to Hagen Courtesy Mansion from Edinburgh tomorrow afternoon. Well, I mean, don't drive in a high profile vehicle, that's for sure. I think you may even go through some sunshine midday into the afternoon tomorrow, but it will be very windy. And winds will be coming from the southwest. So if you're cutting up, you know, I-79, let's say, there's going to be somewhat of a crosswind. Okay. So we want to alert you to that. Just trying to get the right graphic out here. So let's do it this way, kids. Okay. First of all, we're in the shortest daylight of the year, but ironically, we may get some sunshine. So you got that going for you. Just take a deep breath. We're going to use common sense and we're going to talk about what's going to happen. The strongest winds are going to be midday into the evening, but there's other kinds of weather that's going to happen. Someone mentioned that we're going for a record high. So the record high for tomorrow for the 11th of December is 61, just set 6 years ago. We're going at least 65. So we'll break the record. We may get it even a little higher than that. All right. As we also look into the wind situation here, the warnings are right along the lakeshore. Those are for the strongest winds and up into New York State. The advisories are for everybody to the south: Crawford, Southern Erie, Warren, McKean, Forest, Elk, or Forest, Venango, and Mercer. Okay, so everybody's under some sort of wind thing for tomorrow. Okay, Tim, good to have you. Thanks for joining in from Florida. Tie a key to the kite, not in the morning. You could get a little spark there. Nice try though. That's funny. All right, so these are what we call the steady wind speeds. Okay, these are the ones that you can expect. All right, 47 to 54. All right, and now anytime you get to 50, you're going to do some damage. Whether it's taking a few shingles off your roof, snapping some tree limbs, blow up Santas across the yard into your neighbor's yard. This starts to cause damage. Now we're also concerned about the gusts. You know, they don't last as long, but if they happen in the right place, they do even more damage. So this is the kind of thing where you talk about, you know, power outages tomorrow, and like we said, take a breath, use common sense, have a backup plan if you lose power. You know, whether it's batteries or flashlights, or I don't know if you have generators. Be careful with candles, but you guys know what to do. We are a windier city than Chicago on average, and we're just going to do it tomorrow. So what we think, you know, south and east of 90 with those advisories, anywhere from 40 in the mountains like Warren County to 55 in the I-79 corridor. And then when you get to the lakeshore, you're talking about winds 55 to 65 in gusts. And, you know, that'll take some power out. That'll blow loose objects around, and it'll play havoc with high profile vehicles. Yeah, Christmas decorations, just make sure they're secure. That's all I can say. Sherry Bird, generator, great, good stuff. So that's the deal with that. And I want to show you some maps just to show you that we could have some thunderstorms with this, and we could have some sunshine too. So keep that in mind. Like I said, it's like weather roulette, right? A variety of weather. The worst being the wind, we think. And it's all tomorrow, and it all goes away on Sunday. Actually, it slows down tomorrow night. So let me show you this map just to illustrate timing and stuff. Okay, there's your winds out of the southeast. They're fine tonight. And all you got is maybe some sprinkles and showers. Now, as you get into the wee hours of the morning, you start to see the red blobs. And those are very heavy downpours and maybe thunderstorms. So don't be surprised, you know, if you see this cluster, this line going across I-79 about, in this model's estimation, again, this is a computer model. This is a guess scientifically, but maybe 4 in the morning, you get some lightning and thunder and downpours, okay? And that kind of trucks through. Then you get a little break, all right? Now, if you look here closely, you can start to see some breaks in the clouds develop, all right, on this model at times. So you can get some peaks of sunshine midday right here. See Saturday 11, see all this stuff here. And that with a strong southerly wind like that, that's when you're going to get your record high. It's just the temperatures are actually going to be rising all night. It may be 60 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning in Erie. Okay. And it just goes up from there. If you get breaks in the clouds, it just gets higher. Now watch how these winds cluster together. I mean, the arrows. See how they start to cluster together there in the afternoon? All right. Spotty showers and peaks of sunshine. So you could be under a shower at 1:35, or you could be in sunny skies and watch these things blow into the afternoon, these magenta ones. Okay. So that's your window, midday to evening. We got 8:30 here. Now, one of the other, items in our weather roulette game here is the pink and blue that you guys can see here. So the winds bringing eventually colder air, and you can get some rain or snow showers with the wind tomorrow evening. Now, the good news is that that's a short-lived commodity. And as you get deeper into the night, you see less arrows here. They're not as deep and dark, and the winds are dying down towards morning. And good things come to those who wait, they say. So Sunday, we've got abundant sunshine, a nice southwest breeze. So it's not going to be bone chilling cold. There's not going to be lake effect snow Sunday. It's just going to be cooler. And, if it's 45 Sunday, that'll feel chilly compared to tomorrow, but it's still above normal temperatures for January. Or excuse me, we're not there yet. December. Sorry. So I just wanted to walk you guys through all that. All right. So you know the sequence, because we're dealing with multiple things here, but nothing we haven't gone through before. Right. And if you really want to look ahead, we've been doing these 7 to 10 day outlooks or 6 to 10 day outlooks. As you go into next week, it's going to warm up again. All right. So, nothing really cold yet. Now, there are some signs for those of you who are snow lovers like me that we might get some Arctic air right before Christmas. Wouldn't that be timely? But remember, we're still 10 days until winter, right? And we're still 15 days till Christmas. And Rudolph is saying, hold on. I'm doing some leg lifts here because I got a big day coming up. Rudolph is working out. And I appreciate all your reports, you guys, that you're chiming in. I can't get to all of them, but I'd love to answer them, but I just want everybody to get a big picture. So we're here to prepare you, not scare you. It is just another big blow for Erie. Use your common sense and take the necessary precautions. And by this time tomorrow night, things will be slowly diminishing. And next week looks like a pretty nice week. Okay. And we're okay for the next several hours. Most of this hucklebuck isn't going to happen until, after midnight. And you can see these temperatures, they're already going up. It's already 51 in Erie, 49 in Meadville, 50 in Franklin. Warren, you guys over there talking about the mountains, you're a little bit slower, but you get less wind in these situations. So the temperatures are going up, and that's why I said, probably by 6 o'clock in the morning, we're in the 60s in Erie. And as we said, the record high is 61 for tomorrow, and we might break that at 7 o'clock in the morning. But we're here because there's going to be some damage done tomorrow, and there's going to be power outages. And but right now, before all that ensues after midnight, we've got some fairly decent weather. So a couple of I guess what you could call soothing shots, and we'll take your questions before I have to head out of here. Oil lamps ready. Sherry Bird, you got it covered. Steve Marshall, as you look at Conneaut Lake there. one of my storm chasers. He's going to help us out tomorrow. Chris, good to see you. And Debbie, yep. Thanks from Cambridge. Yes, exactly, Daniel. Yeah, take care. Take care if you're, out and about, especially the closer you are to the lake. That's where the wind's going to be stronger. Karen D, good to see you. Sherry Meter, our Crystal River greeter. You don't have to put up with this because you're in 68-degree Crystal River, Florida. Let's see what else. Just going back. David, our Skywarn guy, good to have you here. 45 now in Fairview. Becky, my great weather watcher from French Creek, good to see you. How much snow have you gotten? I saw the graphic. What did you think? 4 to 6 inches up there? Lisa, in Minnesota. And if you've got friends or family, Midwest, there you go. Robin Metzger, good to have you here from the heart of Tornado Alley in Yukon, Oklahoma. Yes, tornado emergency, Arkansas. I've never seen so many states under a tornado watch. So, yeah. Austin, where do you got? Okay, you got a weather station on the lake. Let me know what happens with your winds tomorrow. Let Craig know. Talk to us and hope it doesn't blow away. Yes, and that's what we were looking at on radar. Tornado warnings near the St. Louis area right now and Arkansas. So, no snow to measure. Celine, the airport queen. Good to have you here. Do a couple more shots for you here. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen some strong winds down there in the tropical season. All right, so a couple more cameras. You guys fly in some questions if you would like, and do a little bayfront for you here. How much snow is expected after the rain? Up here, hardly any. But before Christmas, and we were looking at some guidance, and I'll do more on the weather nightcap for those of you who don't turn into pumpkins at midnight. We'll do a little more on that. Downtown, very festive, but it's, the camera's not shaking. It's just there. We're not expecting things to ramp up. Well, now it is shaking since I said that. The winds will pick up throughout the night, but as I said, they'll probably be the worst midday into the evening. Little Girard for you there. Still some snow around by the country fair. And what else? We got the Queen. I would think you are in your she shed there. Yes, I can see you. Let's see. You've got customers. Well, just for those of you who don't know, and I don't know how you don't know because we've done stories on this. This is where they do measure the snow at ERI when it does snow. So Celine is working in the office there, but you can see to the right the grassy surfaces, and that's where they measure snow. And this cool little canister that looks like one of those deals that people use to fry a turkey in the Thanksgiving season. That thing right there, they can take core samples and measure snow. So that's where it's done. Celine's just busy, okay? But there will be some more replenishment, I think, before Christmas. All right. All right. And another thing we always talk about, wind when you're driving, and you can see quite a bunch of traffic here on Peach, and they're flowing nicely on I-90. But you get on an east-west road here with a good south wind tomorrow. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, how are we doing here? Got to wind things down. I'm going to do one more radar, just because It's so crazy out there. And take my doodling off. And as you can see, this is newsworthy, and as I said, the pink is all tornado watches, and the red flashing is all tornado warnings. So there's your St. Louis, there's your Kentucky, there's the Boot Heel, there is northern Arkansas. So that is nasty, dangerous, and destructive. And although we may get thunderstorms, and our outlook for here, and this is for tomorrow, what we call a severe weather outlook from SPC. When you're in the light green, you can get thunder or a thunderstorm, but it's not expected to be severe. Dark green is the first level of severe, and yellow is the second level. So, Kim, I don't know if you're getting involved in that, Kim H., but for us, don't be surprised if you hear some thunder, see some lightning, get a downpour, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, or at later times in the morning. Okay? So just a word to the wise there. And hopefully we stay with the proposition of, yeah, it's thundering, but it's not doing destruction like those folks, unfortunately, are seeing in spots out there. Okay? All right. There you go. The queen is in her counting house. Let me get back to you for a sec here, and I'll say goodbye. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. We'll be doing the same old thing on the nightcap tonight after midnight. So if you can, hope to see you there, and we'll just continue to update. So I always like to try to get on by 12:30, but I never make it. But I'll make it a goal, Kenny. It's not 12:30, 1 o'clock. Anyway, take care of yourselves and each other. Be safe tomorrow. Enjoy the sunshine on Sunday and some very nice weather coming next week. And we'll update on the nightcap as to, if this thing coming in, the cold air before Christmas, is looking viable for finally getting some winter weather in here. All right. So have a good night. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you later, thanks for your support. And, Craig's got the controls over the weekend, and if he needs help, we're around. But I think we'll be okay. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Be well. Have a great weekend.